they're quite thinly written. It's part of the nature of it. So what I like to do in the limited rehearsal time we have, and talking individually to the actors, is that we find the characters and we see where it takes us. And in rehearsals we go really far in the improvisational, but then I have to bring it back, And like with actors like Ned Dennehy, who's just had me in tears of laughter. He's just so funny, and his improvisation was just brilliant. John Lynch, even though they're both Irish, had never worked with Ned before, and it was fascinating in rehearsals to see the two of them outdoing each other and just coming up with this great stuff. So for Chris, who's done more theatre, I think it was a bit more like he's actually done more musical stuff. I think it was quite fascinating for him to see this happening, and he'd kind of a tough one because he came in really prepared. He was an amazing professional. And then Ned changed every single line that they were doing. And he found that at first, I could see the shock on his face. And then he got into it and kind of liked it. So that's what I like doing. I mean, you don't have much time, but you got to breathe life into it. So if an actor's bringing something and it fits, then I'll go with that. With John Lynch, I know John very well because he was the lead in my previous film. And John is a serious actor in the sense that he takes it very seriously. He's not meted or anything, but it's very important to him to have the right atmosphere and set and everything. And we'd quite a few young actors who aren't as experienced, and that was an interesting one. I've seen him when he was on the stage or on the location. You could see the joking stopped a bit because John was taking it all too seriously, and he brings that performance to Pal, and it's great, and it fed off the others then in a really good way. Whereas Ned, we had to stop Ned joking the whole time because he was just so funny. So with Ned, he'd come in very prepared. Like when I met him first, he was every line that he had in the script he'd gone through about 100 times and worked out different variations in them. So he can